It is simple. Just stop caring about what other people think about you. Oh, that didn't work? What a surprise. Of course, this is actually part of our reptilian brain and what we receive from our ancestors, and the fact that they used to live in small tribes, and if one of us would be cast out, that would be pretty much a certain death sentence. And so it was a good strategy to not rock the boat and try to fit in and be really considerate of how other people perceive you in your tribe. And nowadays world really change. We can change our communities at any time, really. It's possible for us to have extended families, yet this belief that I have to consider what other people think about me, I have to do what other things are best, or I have to do something to not upset people or not do something in order to not rock the boat, still remain, and it most likely has been passed down to us by our ancestors, our grandparents, our parents, teachers, and people who took care of us when we were children. And it most likely develops from the phrase, what will other people think? What will people say? You know, like if you were unlucky, you probably heard that quite a lot as a child whenever you try to be individual, maybe wear something different, express yourself like, what will other people think? What will the neighbors say? And so today we're going to look at that belief and look at that behavior, and we're going to see if we can actually start eradicating it. And to do this, we're going to use this fantastic healing tool that has been backed by science to be very effective in changing our brain, even changing our genes, and especially changing our beliefs. And I'm talking about EFT tapping. Okay, so we're going to begin. I invite you to just close your eyes for a moment, if that feels safe. Take a breath in and out. And say out loud, I constantly worry about what others think about me. And rate the truth of that statement on a scale from 0 to 10, where 10, yeah, that's true. Like, I really care so much. I'm really worried about that. And 0 is like, no, I'm all right. Make a note of that number. It's quite important for you to notice the difference, and we're going to begin tapping on karate chop point.
Remember, the more specific your tapping is, the more effective. Don't be afraid to change my sentences to make them more suitable for you. Use specific names, add, clarify, repeat something that really appealed to you, etc. These videos are just an example. The more specific rounds you create, the better are your results. Remember that your gold lies in a specific tapping.
Even though I really worry about what other people think and say about me, I'm really worried that people are judging me, criticizing me, and it's affecting my behavior, and it's affecting how I feel. I choose to accept how I feel right now. Even though I really care a lot about what other people think about me. Not just the people that are important to me, like my friends and family, but my neighbors, strangers on the street. Basically, anybody. It almost feels like everyone else's opinion is more important than my own. I choose to accept how I feel right now. Even though I really worry that people are judging me. I worry what they're thinking about me. I worry what they're saying about me. And I keep thoughts in their minds about what they're thinking about what I'm doing. Because there's been too many times when I heard, what will the people say? And this is now ingrained in my brain. I choose to accept how I feel right now. And I choose to love and honor myself. And I'm open to letting this worry go. And let's move to the eyebrow points. If you're tapping with your eyes closed, which I recommend, just change the point with every sentence. I really worry what others think about me. All this worry. All this care. I care so much. What do other people think about me? What do they say about me? What do they say to others? I really worry. How am I being perceived by other people? I worry what they think about my actions. I worry what they think about my words. It stops me from enjoying my own life. It stops me from taking certain actions. It might even stop me from pursuing my dreams. Because I have this saying in my head. What will the people say? What will the neighbors think? You can't go out like that. You cannot do that. What will others say? Feel free to replace those sentences with something that is more accurate to what your parents and caretakers used to say. Always customize your EFT tapping rounds as best as you can. All this worry. I worry so much. I worry that if I stop caring about what people think about me, I'll become completely wild. And I might start doing really stupid things. Might even put myself in danger. Could this worry be a way of keeping me safe? Could my parents saying those things to me, was it their way of trying to keep me safe? From being hurt? From being cast out of the tribe? Why is everyone else's opinion more important than my own? Why don't I allow myself to pursue my dreams? Why don't I allow myself to take the actions I wish to take? Because I worry. What will they say? What will they think? And all this time I'm spending thinking about myself, all this time I'm spending worrying about myself. What do you think other people are doing? Other people don't think about you anywhere as much as you think they do. A lot of people do the same thing that you do. People worry about themselves. People think about themselves too. And if you worry so much about being judged by others, is it possible that that's what you do a lot? Are you judging what other people do and say? Are you paying more attention to other people's behavior than your own? You know how a lot of things that we worry about, things that frustrate us, they're often a reflection of our own demons, of our own shadows. So how judgmental I am towards other people around me? Am I willing to release this judgment? I think that would make me feel better. If I could just start worrying about myself. Or more like thinking about myself. Just as other people do. Most people mind their own business. And many people, just like me, also put thoughts in other people's mind. And don't allow themselves to pursue their own dreams. Because they're thinking what I will think about their dream. Wouldn't it be nicer if we all just start minding our own business? I'm kind of starting to see how irrational this behavior is. How crazy is to base my life choices on what other people think about that. They're not going to live my life for me. There's one nice rule that I could try to adapt. Don't take criticism from people I wouldn't take advice from. So, bearing all this in mind, I am choosing to start releasing some of those beliefs and releasing some of those worries. I'm choosing to release this worry about what others think about me. I'm choosing to let this worry and fear go. I'm letting this worry and fear go from every cell of my body. And I'm letting go from every situation in my past when I heard those dreadful words. What would other people think? Or insert your own. I'm letting it go now. This doesn't have to be my reality. And on top of that, people don't really relate to perfection. Tell me how upset you are at the fact that I have left that bit where I took a moment to think about what I want to say instead of editing out. Did you think that there's something wrong with me? Or I'm not qualified enough to be an EFT practitioner? Or did that make you relate more to me? Because you see like, oh, well, I'm good at this EFT thing. But I also make mistakes. And I also sometimes have to think about something. Doesn't that make you relate to me in a way a bit more? Or would you relate more to me being absolutely perfect, flawless, always saying everything right in perfect English, perfect fluency? Words just roll out of my tongue with no effort at all. I'm choosing to let this fear go. I'm letting this fear go. I'm letting this fear go. And in space of that fear, I invite freedom to pursue my dreams, to be more authentic, to be more spontaneous. No, it doesn't mean I'm going to become a reckless human being and that I will not give a shit about anyone or anything. I can still be considerate human being. I can still care for my friends and my family. I can even still want to make a good impression upon others. But this doesn't have to dictate my life anymore. It doesn't have to dictate how I feel about myself. I'm allowing my spontaneity to emerge. I'm allowing my authenticity to come up. I'm allowing it to come to the surface. And I'm choosing to know that it is safe. It is safe to be myself. It is safe to rock the boat sometimes. It is safe to say how I feel. It is even safe to make a fool out of myself. It is safe to make a mistake. It is safe to screw up. And if others judge me, if other people criticize me, why should I really care about it? Even if I was bending over backwards, and as we say in Poland, even if I was standing on my eyelashes to try to please everyone, it is literally impossible. The PC culture shows us that right now. No matter how much you try to be inclusive and good, there will always be people who will have a problem with who you are, what you do, and how you say things. So, I'm choosing to know that it's safe. It is safe to be me. It is safe to stop worrying about what other people think. It is safe to pursue my passion. It is safe to follow my dreams. I might do some more work around this. Maybe there are other beliefs that came up. It is safe to look at them too. Because when I allow myself to be myself, this world becomes so much nicer place to live. Trust me. I'm choosing to love myself like this. I'm choosing to support myself in this process. And I'm choosing to know that it's safe to stop caring about what other people think about me. And you can stop tapping, close your eyes, take a breath in. And out. And say out loud one more time. I constantly worry about what other people think about me. And rate the truth of that statement on a scale from 0 to 10. Notice what changed, what came up, what other beliefs. Those are your future tapping targets. If that video worked for you, I think this video could also be quite useful. And please let me know in the comments, because I would love to know what you think about me. No, I would love to know what you think about this video. Please let me know. And let me know what other subjects you'd like to see me cover on this YouTube channel. As always, thank you so much for taking those steps to learning to love yourself, and I see you in the next video. Peace.